Since we have logged in, good afternoon once again. Now I'm going to show you how do you enter a member. So we go to member there and then we have search new. When you have now clicked on search new, we have this green beautiful tab that is here. We are going to click there and then we choose member. And there we go. We can now start entering our members' details. We start with the first name. The first name is not the surname, but it is the name of the person. And then the last name, that is the surname. And on the birth date, we start with the month, and then the date, and then the year. So the mother's name is optional. So before you enter a member on the system, we need to search for them. Why do we search for them? It is because we want to see whether this member has the member been entered before on the system. Does this name exist somewhere else? Remember, the member should only appear once on the system and only in one church. So we are trying to avoid duplication and we are trying to avoid members having multiple membership in various churches. So that is why we search for the member first. In this case, the member has not been entered before on the system. Therefore, we proceed by creating new record for the member. So as we enter members, there are various ways the church members enter our registers, through either baptism, rebaptism, profession of faith, or adjustment. So through baptism, if the member was baptized, you click on baptism. If it's the member is being newly baptized, has not been baptized before, you click on baptism. So we have the date there. The date that we put there, we call it the default date, which is 01/01/800, which is different from the ceremony date. Remember, there are two dates. There is this date and there is this ceremony date. The ceremony date is the exact date the member was baptized. And then you proceed with the other information for the member. We call it basic information that has been provided by the member. You are also able to categorize the member as you are entering the new members. So that is how you enter, and then you have to click save at the end of the day. You need to click save. But this member has not been baptized recently. So this option does not apply to this member. So in case of rebaptism, it's still the same. You put in the date, which is the default date, and then there's also this date, the ceremony date, which is the exact date the member was being rebaptized. But however, this member is not being rebaptized either. Let's go to the next one, which is profession of faith. So profession of faith, this one, you need to indicate the day the person was accepted through profession of faith and the action number. So please, before you accept any member on profession of faith, put in a request of approval to the conference, and then the conference will do the investigation to ensure that that member is not registered anywhere, and then they will give you a go-ahead to accept such a member through profession of faith. And then you now put in the date when the person was accepted and the action number as well. But this member that we are entering now is not entering through profession of faith. So we go to the next one, which is adjustment. This member is being adjusted in the membership. So the person was baptized in 2022. So we are adjusting our membership because we are now in 2024. So as long as the member is not was not baptized that year, the member should be captured as an adjustment because you are basically adjusting your membership. So the date that you use is the date for that month. So I have chosen February 29, 2024 because we are basically adjusting the member's name on the system. The person is our member, but her name was not registered on the system. And then after you have completed all the basic information needed, you can now proceed to save the name. And there you have it. The name has been successfully completed. So now remember, when we are adjusting the member, we do not put the baptism date. So what we do, we just go back and then we search for the member's detail. To search for the member's detail, you just put the name, even the first name, and then you click search to search for that member. So there we have it. And then there is this nice pencil here that we are going to click. This is for editing our members' information. And then we go to baptism ceremony. And then we now put the date when the member was baptized. And then you click save. And there you have it. We have edited our members' baptism date. So that is how you enter the member, and that is how you edit the information of the member. Have a good day.